My boys, usually when I do these Laker recaps, the first thing I do is bitch about Luke Walton and say that he's doing a bad coaching job and the rotation suck. But you know what? I'm not going to do this time. I haven't done a Lakers recap in a long time, but I just need to vent. I need to vent this loss because this loss wasn't the worst loss of the season, but it was for sure the most annoying loss that I have dealt with the Lakers in a while, in a very long time. I mean, 19 free throws for James Harden. 19 free throws. I don't want to take away from his 50-point triple-double. But these referees, my boys, are god-awful lately. And in this game, my boy, they took the cake. I mean, that 3-point foul they called on Josh Hart during that game was absolutely freaking ridiculous. It's like literally air touched. I mean, Capella fouled Harden more than anything when he got those free throws. I mean, I'm frustrated, my boys. I'm frustrated with this loss. I'm not going to blame it all on the refs, though, because Lonzo, my boy, I'll stand for you. I'm a huge Lonzo stan when he was in UCLA, but you cannot play this poorly offensively. My boy is in a slump, a major slump, and I don't know if he's ever going to be able to get out of it, but it is just, I mean, that turnover in the fourth quarter was such a huge blow to when the Lakers were tying the game up, getting back into it with their bench unit with LeBron resting, and the tide completely turned when Lonzo turned the ball over. He has just been offensively, he's doing nothing on offense. He's missing layups, he's missing three-pointers, he's missing jumpers. Lonzo needs to develop a floater immediately, because anything else is not working. And the Lakers centers today were god-awful. McGee and Tyson. McGee has been awful recently for the last couple of games. Tyson has been a little bit better, but both of them were just getting abused on the pick and roll. They weren't defending the correct way. They weren't even boxing out. They kept giving space off of pick and roll, so CP3 and Harden were easily able to operate. That's their game. That's the Mike D'Antoni way. And they fell into the trap, and they kept falling for it. It didn't help that the refs were just being absolutely ludicrous and calling literally any single ticky-tack foul that the Rockets could just pick up. So it's impossible for the Lakers to pick up any momentum. So, usually, like I said, I blame Luke Walton a lot of the times for Laker losses, but I can't this time. The Lakers just executed poorly. They missed free throws. They shot 52% from the free throw line, while the Rockets shot like 89% to the free throw line. James Harden, again, had 19 free throws. Here's a little fun stat for you, my boys, about the whole referee thing, because I know a lot of people are going to be like, you're just complaining about the referees and James Harden, blah, blah, blah. The Rockets have won their last 11 officiated games by Ben Taylor, who was one of the referees in tonight's game. So that means the Rockets have now won 12 straight games when the NBA ref Ben Taylor referees the games. How is that not a weird coincidence? I don't want to say conspiracy theories. I know the Lakers have had their moments of getting foul calls going their way. I know people are going to bring up the Sacramento King game from back in the 2000s. But my boys, how does a team win 12 straight games with one official? How is that even possible? That is so sketch. That's so so suspect as hell that the Rockets have now won 12 straight games when the specific referee has refereed their games. I'm just going to throw that out there. 19 free throws for James Harden. I don't want to take it away from him because his boy had a 50-point triple-double. He outscored and outplayed LeBron. I'm not going to say he didn't. But 19 free throws and they've won 12 straight games when this dude, Ben Taylor, officiates? That's suspect as hell. But the Lakers, again, they didn't finish plays, my dude. I can't really complain about Lance playing because Lance actually played pretty decently off the bench. KCP was a non-factor, honestly, and he's just literally ruining that trade value because according to sources, we might see KCP get traded by Saturday, and we might do a video on that. But again, free throws. Not boxing out defensively. They were just so poor. The centers just didn't show up today. McGee and Tyson. McGee just looks off. He looked good for like a month, and it looks like McGee is going back to being JaVale McGee. This was a frustrating loss. They needed more from Lonzo and McGee, and Lonzo, it's frustrating to watch. It's frustrating to watch Lonzo not be able to operate in the way he has. But what's wild? How does a team win 12 straight games with one official? I'm going to still complain about the refs because the refs were absolutely horseshit in this game. They were calling the most ticky-tack falls you could imagine. And it wasn't just on the Lakers. I mean, even Nene got thrown out of the game because he was complaining over it. And, Houston should never be able to complain about fouls ever again, by the way. They should be banned from complaining about fouls because they've gotten so many foul calls, like 19 free throws. 19 for James Harden. 19 freaking free throws. It's ridiculous, my dudes. There was a foul during this game where Lonzo is literally backing away from Harden. Harden drills his shoulder. My voice just squeaked. Apologize because I was screaming during the game. Harden literally shoves his shoulder right into Lonzo's chest, and it's a foul on Lonzo. How, Sway? Shout out to Kanye West, who's absolutely going crazy on Twitter right now about Drake. Go check that out. There was terrible officiating. Trash-ass officiating by this refereeing team. And you know what? A lot of people say, like, I do say Harden's unwatchable sometimes. But if it's there, why not do it? Harden knows how these refs are. He knows how to fool the refs. It's like a special move. He knows how to do it. This is his finisher. Getting the refs to bait. It's annoying to watch as a fan of the Lakers especially, when they can't defend them correctly. And when you're able to get the referees on the palm of your hands, it's hard to get any momentum back. And the Lakers were in this game. But then, you know, the turnover by Lonzo, which really hurt the Lakers. I knew immediately after Lonzo did a jump pass in the lane, trying to throw it out to Lance Stevenson in the corner, and it was picked off. I knew from that get-go that this game was going to be a loss. It ruined the momentum. Harden comes down, gets supposedly fouled from the three-point line when Josh Hart was literally standing like this. Harden got touched more by Capella, his own teammate, than Josh Hart. And from there, Jim Harden just put it away. He just went on a freaking tear. He scored like 9 straight points and the game was over. LeBron just totally didn't look right. He looked out of sync towards the game. Just the tempo was gone. Houston had full tempo, momentum going into it. But as a Laker fan, my dudes, I am absolutely frustrated. And like I said, this is the first game where I'll tell Luke, and I'll say it, Luke Walton wasn't to blame. Luke did what he was supposed to do. He went out there. He brought the team out there. You can't really hate him for playing Lance Stevenson because Lance was actually playing decent. But this was a terrible performance. What I'm most concerned about, you know, because you could scrap this and just say, forget it, off to the next one on Saturday in Charlotte. But what freaks me out the most is the way Lonzo played in this game. That play from Lonzo was absolutely ridiculous. You cannot play that bad offensively. He is in a slump right now. And when he goes into these slumps and he's not scoring and he's bricking everything, it makes me really question if he's honestly going to be the long-term answer at point guard. And I love me Lonzo, and if you guys have been like subscribers to the channel, you know I love the Ball family. But this is the first time I'll essentially say, this is the first game where I'm actually like, Lonzo, this is ridiculous. You cannot play this bad as the starting point guard of a potential playoff contender. You just can't. He's a great defender, one of the best defenders in the league, and that's awesome. But he needs to be a threat on offense, especially when he looked so good in offense at UCLA. For whatever reason, that offense that he showed at UCLA for one season has not translated to the Lakers. Like, I don't even remember the last game where Lonzo scored 25 points. I honestly can't tell you. Let me know in the comment section. I honestly cannot tell you the last time Lonzo Ball scored over 25 points. He plays amazing defense. He's the best or one of the best defensive point guards in the NBA. He's one of the best rebounding point guards in the NBA. But he is just so offensively struggled. And when he plays like this, and you can even tell he hesitates so much, it's really concerning to see. These Laker young guys, like Kuzma, the one thing he has going for him, he's been dropping bombs. Kuzma right now is the Lakers' second best player. Kuzma has been the Laker that has stood out to me, and he played poorly to start the year, and Kuzma is officially turning it around and becoming an absolute threat. But the Lakers lose this one to the Houston Rockets. James Harden has a 50-point triple-double. The referees were absolutely awful. The Lakers didn't rebound. The Lakers shot 50% from the line. The free throw shooting is ridiculous. LeBron needs to fix that because LeBron's free throw was the freaking ghost. The demon of Shaquille O'Neal's free throw demons, like, possess this whole entire freaking team because they all suck at free throws. JaVale McGee had a damn airball free throw in this game. How is this team that bad at free throws? Like, this is a game where they better be in the gym either tonight or tomorrow shooting free throws all freaking night. Especially Lonzo. Your point guard could not be this bad at shooting freaking free throws. It's ridiculous. Fix it. Get it right. Make your goddamn free throws. Don't shoot 50% at the line. Rebound. And just, maybe we would have won this game. That's the thing that annoys me the most. That this game was freaking winnable. And we let James Harden go Super Saiyan and end the game. Anyways, my boys, if you like this video, slap that thumb, subscribe, and join that Quick Bake Quick for daily uploads Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week. I know somebody was telling me to do more Laker recap videos. I just usually, when I do them, they lose the next game. That's why I stopped doing them. So we'll see what happens in Charlotte. Because now I'm expecting them to lose now that I've done this video. They better be ready for Saturday. bounce back win, just like last Saturday when they beat the shit out of Memphis. They better bounce back this Saturday against Charlotte. They can't lose to a team that's 500 or under 500 again. They play so poorly against this below 500 teams. The good thing is the Clippers lost to the Spurs, so we're still tied for 4th place, and it wasn't that dramatic or drastic of a loss. I will see you guys later on. Links are all down below in the description. Our sponsors, our social medias. Go check it out. I'll see you guys later on. You guys enjoy your night. Lakers lose, but I mean, James Harden had 50 points in the triple-double and 19 free throws. I'll see you guys later on. Ben Taylor, suspect, my boy. Suspect as hell. I'll see you guys later on. Too sweet.